Good evening, and welcome to Washington County Flag Football Live.
If you've got the time, we've got the beer, Miller Beer. Miller tastes too good to hurry through, but when it's time to relax, Miller stands clear.
I am your host, Joey Bassford, and let's get to the results.
First down here for Pure Chaos as they are just outside the red zone. Snap is off. Marty with a throw to the right. It's caught. He cuts back to the inside, and he's going to be pulled down just short. Take it at about the 10-yard line. Left, Twins right. Snap is off. Marty has the middle. He's going to take it. He's going to throw it up to BJ. Oh, and BJ's in the end zone for the touchdown. For the point after. Oz, the ball is snapped. Oh, and it's going to be swatted down at the line by Ruckus. Trips left, one-on-one on the right. Snap is off. Oh, and that's going to be a sack. Snap is off. Pressure comes in from both sides, and that's going to be another sack in the backfield. Got backfield, snap is off. Oh, and Oz with the sack. He just blew right through that O-line. To the left, one-on-one to the right. Snap is off. Quarterback's looking left, throws it down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Pure Chaos. He will bobble it on the stand-up, trying to pitch it. Second down for Pure Chaos. Snap is off. Marty looks left. He's going to lob it up to Brandon on the right. And he's going to get it caught. He's going to stay on the sidelines. And finally get pulled down after a couple spin moves on the D-line. Snap is off. They blitz the extra man. Marty rolls to the outside. He throws it up, and it's caught in the middle of the field for the first down. And he's pulled down finally, but they will get the first down. And run backfield. Snap is off. Marty's going to take it up the middle. He's going to get close, but he's going to be short after the reach, so Ruckus will take over on downs. Houston in the backfield for Pure Chaos for the punt. Snap is off. It's kicked, it's high, it's down the middle. Houston is going to let it bounce, catch. Side shifts, he's going to hit the outside. Oh, he has the outside if he can stay in bounds. And he's finally pulled down. Both sides, running back split left, snap is off. Marty's stepping up into the pocket. He's going to jump to get rid of it. That's caught by Brandon. He takes it up the middle of the field. He tries to bulldoze, but the flag gets pulled. And he's down just outside the end zone. Good call by BJ. He had 10 on the field. Snap is off. Marty's going to take it up the middle. And he's going to be short of the end zone after the run. For 3. The score is 7-6. Snap is off. The hold is down, and it's going to be blocked again. Pure Chaos. Ruckus with a quarterback change. Snap is off. They're going to allow it, and that's going to be a sack by Josh here again. That's his second. We're able to take the lead. Snap is off. Cash comes running in, and that's going to be pulled down right after the catch. 17, 18-yard line. Snap is off. Oh, and that's going to be swatted down by Josh nearly with the interception. Twins left, Twins right. Snap is off. Quick throw to the right, and it's caught. He has a blocker along the sidelines, and he's going to follow him up the sidelines. He gets past the defense. And he trips up near the end zone. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And that makes the score finally a little offensive. It's going to make it 10-6. Pure Chaos down 4. Snap is off. He has time to look around. He needs to get rid of it. He does. Brady's there with the catch, and he's going to stiff arm his way out of bounds. Ruckus, extra men in the box. Snap is off. Pressure breaks through. Marty's going to avoid for the time being. He steps up. He throws it to Vontae. Oh, and a nice spin move by Vontae. Snap is off. Marty steps up, trying to evade the flag pulls. He's going to get to the outside, trying to make something happen. He's making everybody miss. And to let their season continue, the snap is off. Marty has time. He's looking. He has Anthony ends, and he's going to throw it up. And Vontae comes down with it in the end zone for the touchdown! Pure Chaos on the 4th down. Vontae jumps over everybody and brings down the touchdown. Quarterback rolls out here to the right. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it up. Dustin with the catch along the sidelines. He's going to step out of bounds. About a 30-yard field goal kick. Snap is down. Oh, and they're going to have to adjust the play. Does he get in? And Ruckus makes the touchdown! Oh my goodness! It was a bad snap! It was a bad snap! And the quarterback had to make an adjustment. He tossed it to the kicker, and he runs it into the end zone. A 2-point conversion here after the wacky touchdown. Dustin in the end zone, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to add 2 more to the board. And that's going to make it now 18-12. Snap is off. Marty's looking, trying to get rid of it. He does. And that's going to be an interception by Dustin. And that's going to be it as Rutgers takes game 1 here this morning. 18-12 over Pure Chaos. Snap is off. Keenan's going to throw it down the middle of the field. He has his man there. It's caught over the shoulder. And he's in for the touchdown. On right to left. Snap is off. He's going to throw it up to Ron, and it's there for the catch. And the point is good. Snap is off. Clancy's going to throw it to the right. Tyler McKeon is there. It's caught, and he's going to get pulled. Again with the motion right to left. Snap is off. Oh, and they're going to get the sack in the backfield. Snap is off. Throws to the right. Oh, and a diving flag pull. And left to right. Snap is off. Clancy looks left. Oh, and that's going to be a sack and for the Spartans. Snap, it's a free play for the Spartans. He's going to throw it. It's caught. He's along the sidelines. They missed the flagpole. And on this free play, the Spartans get a touchdown. Snap is off. Clancy pumps, throws it in the middle, and it's finally caught. Oh, it's going to drop, but it will be on that spot. Snap is off. Clancy rolls to the right. He gets rid of it before the sack. Tyler with the catch. And he's going to get pulled down. Snap is off. Clancy's going to throw it to the left. It's high, but the guy comes down with it. Snap is off. Clancy's going to roll to the right. He has a little bit of room to run. He's going to hit the sideline. And he's going to get down to about the 10-yard line, step out of bounds. Clancy rolls to the right. He looks into the back of the end zone, and Tyler's there with the touchdown. The snap is off. The kick is up, and the kick is good. They only need a couple yards for the first. Snap is off. Clancy rolls out to the left. Throws it up high. Polo with the catch, brings it down. Stiff arm on the sideline. He's going to get down the sideline. He outruns him. Touchdown, Warriors! Polo! Both sides, tight end split right. Snap is off. Free rush from the outside, and they're going to get him with the sack. A lot of these players were on that team. And the snap is off, and he's... Hold on. There's a lot going on. Shane thinks he had the sack, and I think he did have the sack. I think he did pull it. I just don't think Brian was able to see it. Oh, and Chad with the interception! Chad with the interception, the big man! I told him to give me something to watch! Right, motion man, right to left. Snap is off. Play action. Clancy with the pump. Oh, and that's going to be a nice pull by Todd. Formation. Clancy's going to throw it cross body. He has a man on the sidelines. He's there. It's a catch. He can't dive into the end zone. It's tight end split to our left, his right. Snap is off. It's low. Clancy's going to roll to the right. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. 10-yard line. Snap is off. Throw to the right. Ron with the catch. Stiff arm to the chest. He's still up. Tyler misses the flagpole. He's going to pitch it back. It's caught. He's behind the blocker now on the sideline. And he's in for the touchdown. There is laundry on the field. There is laundry on the field. Oh, they're going to call a flag guard. Snap is off. Keenan steps up. He's going to throw. Oh, they're going to call the sack. Snap is off. Keenan's going to throw it down the field. He has his man. Oh, and it's caught in the breadbasket. Right on through top the defender. Snap is off. Quick throw to the left. It's caught. Snap is off. Keenan with the throw to Ron. It's caught. Ron. Oh, Tyler with the pull from behind. Warriors D line. Overloads the left. Snap is off. Keenan throws to the left. It's caught by Ron. Oh, and he has the sideline. And Ron Savage is in for the touchdown. Snap is off. Clancy's going to roll to the right. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it downfield. And it's caught. And he's going to step out of bounds. Snap is off. Clancy's going to throw it to Polo along the left sideline. It's caught. And that's going to be a first down for the Warriors. Snap is off. Clancy's going to step up. Side shift. Pump fake. Throw it. Tyler's caught it. And they're going to body him up, wrap up. They get the flag pull. It's tight end split right again. Snap is off. It's high. Clancy reels it in. He's going to throw it into the end zone. And it's going to be intercepted by the Spartans. Can they make their presence felt again? Snap is off. It's a quick throw. Caught. He had a little bit of blockers. Oh, he has the sideline. Still in bounds. Still in bounds. Was he really in bounds? And that's going to be a touchdown for the Spartans. Snap is off. Clancy looking deep downfield. He's going to throw it down the field. It's caught. And he's going to step out of bounds, stop the clock. Snap is off. It's high. And they're going to get him up. They're going to roll it an incomplete pass. These snaps here as of late for the Warriors have been high. Clancy's had to jump a bit. Keenan, I think this is one of your guys' flags. Yep. Snap is off. It's going to be a handoff. Looking for the double pass. It's going to be thrown to the tight end. He's going to take it up the middle of the field. He's still up. He's still moving. He stiff arms his way. And he's in for the, I think they're giving him the touchdown. Snap is off. It's a high snap. He had to throw it up. And it's going to fall incomplete. And the Spartans are going to take down the Warriors and move into the championship game. Snap is off. He's going to catch it on a bounce. He throws it up. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted by Lucas. And he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Kick. Snap is up. The ball is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Split right. Snap is off. He's going to roll to the outside, and he's going to get pulled down on 10-yard line or less. Snap is off. Pressure comes in. He's going to throw it up deep. Oh, and it's brought down. Twins on both sides. Snap is off. He's going to throw it down the middle on the slant, and it's caught. He's going to get pulled down. Running back split off to the right. Rutgers, 3 on the D-line, showing the extra man. Snap is off. He has all kinds of time to look. He's going to take it along the sidelines, cut up back up the middle. Nice little spin move. Rutgers showing 4 for pressure. Snap is off. They relax some of the pressure. Quarterback's going to roll to the outside. Can they close it off? And he's going to shimmy into the end zone, sidestep. And that's going to be a touchdown for Broad Axe as they are going to take a 13-0 lead here in the first quarter. Snap is off. Pressure breaks through. He's going to throw it to the right, and it's caught. And he's going to get pulled down right as he catches it. So that'll be a gain of a couple. 2nd down for Rutgers. That is the end of the first quarter. Rutgers with twins to the left, twins to the right. Broad Axe with nobody necessarily deep again. Snap is off. Pumps to the right. He's going to throw it down the right. He has Marley on the sidelines, and it's caught. Can he stay in bounds? He does. And that's going to be a touchdown for Rutgers. The beautiful pass, beautiful concentration by Marley. And that's finally going to get Rutgers on the board, 13-6. And so Rutgers going for the point after kick. They had the game-winning bobbled snap touchdown field goal attempt earlier. Snap is off, kick is up, the kick is good. All right, Broad Axe after the Rutgers touchdown. Back out on offense, twins on both sides. Snap is off. He's going to throw it down the middle of the field on the slant. It's caught in the middle of the field. He's going to shimmy to the right. He's still up, still has both his flags. And Marley's going to get there with the flag pull just before the pitch was thrown. Keeping with the same formation. Rutgers, 3 on the D-line. Snap is off. It's a handoff up the middle. He's going to cut to the left. Avoids the outreach arm of Rutgers. And he's going to run out of bounds close to a 1st down, but it will be 2nd. Out of the red zone. Snap is off. He's going to throw it to Lucas. And Luke's going to have the catch. He's going to shimmy, cut all the way back across the field, and he's in for the touchdown. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good. And that gives Broad Axe a 20-6 lead. Same formation, Broad Axe showing 4 on the D-line. Snap is off, the pressure just breaks through. He throws it up to the right sideline. Oh, and it's caught. He stayed with it and made the catch. Oh, what a play. Snap is low. Pressure breaks through. Oh, and he's avoiding the sack, or he avoids the flag pull. Still up, still spinning. Snap is off. Pressure breaks through. He's going to get it up, and he has Marley in the red zone, in the end zone, and that's a touchdown, Marley Mayo. Only showing 3 on the D-line. Snap is off. He's going to roll to the right. Dustin's going to come up. He throws it in the middle of the field. There's TJ. TJ Wall with a nice stiff arm. And he's going to stay up, stay alive. And he's going to get close to the 30-yard line. Yes. Only showing 3. Snap is off. He's going to roll to the right. He has his man along the sideline. It's caught over Mayo. And Marley's going to get the flag pull. D-line this time for Rutgers. Snap is off. Broad Axe quick throw to TJ. TJ versus Dustin. TJ avoids the flag pull, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Snap is off. He's going to roll to the right. Caught by Dustin. Dustin's going to get the stiff arm, try to get a couple extra, but he's going to be pulled down inbounds. Rutgers. Snap is off. Oh, and they're going to Kaj there with the flag pull. So there's 3 seconds left in the first half. Rutgers taking a shot. It's one-on-one coverage. Oh, and Rutgers is going to get in for the touchdown. Snap is off. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's going to cut back. He still has both his flags cutting all the way to the right side now, and finally pulled down. Snap is off. Oh, just misses the flag. He's going to throw it in the end zone, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. and that makes it 33-20. It's from about the 5-yard line. Snap is off. Oh, he missed the flag as he was standing still. Throws it up into the middle of the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for Broad Axe. Snap is off, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Snap is off. Pressure breaks through. He's going to throw it into the middle of the field, and that's going to be intercepted. And he still has both of his flags. Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. They finally got the flag pulled back here. Right about the 20-yard line. Snap is off. He's going to look to the left, throw it to the left. He has Lucas one-on-one, and Lucas goes over top the defender for the touchdown. Put him on a poster. And that's a touchdown again for Broad Axe, making it 46-20. 7-20. Snap is off, the ball is down, the kick is up, the kick is good. 47-20, Broad Axe. All right, so Ruckus, 4 minutes left in the game, down 47-20. Just trying to end the season on a decent note here. Pass to the right, it's caught. He's gonna shimmy back into the middle of the field, try to turn on the burners. He does turn on the burners, and he's gonna get into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's gonna make it 47-26. All right, so Rutgers here, going for 2 after the touchdown. Snap is off. Oh, he's gonna throw it over here into the corner. Oh, and he's out of bounds. About a half a foot out of bounds. And so they have now officially called the game. Broad Axe with the win, 47 to Ruckus's 26.
Ball. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Tez. Block. Snap, Timmy. Good catch to Coley. That's a good catch. Good catch. Snap, Timmy. Ball out to Lucas. First down.
Yes, sir.
Pulled by Cato.
Yes, sir.
Should be 1st and goal right now. Timmy.
Right there.
Ooh. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Snap, Timmy. Missed the sack. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. It's good. First down. Pulling. Savage. Stiffy. Snap, pulling. Screen to Dev. He's got blockers. Good pull. Snap, pulling. To the flat. Good catch, good pull. First down. Snap, pulling's good.
Look at this way, look at this way.
Pulling right. Kaja. Cooper with a big sack. Snap. Ball's out. What a touchdown. Spartans. 2-point conversion. To Dev. Short. Broad Axe still in the lead. Motion. Savage. Snap. Ball's out. Picked off. Lucas. I think that's to the house. How many points you get for that? That's a touchdown. Just 2, you get that? Snap to Timmy, rolling right, onto the wheel. Miss a flag, miss flag. Still good. Still good stiff arm. Another stiff flag pull. Did he get first? He went first. He got the first down. He got the first down. Snap to Timmy. Going to left. Flag fell off. Cut. Snap Timmy, rolling left. Rolling left. Pulled. Snap Timmy. Oh wow. Good pull by Savage. Down. Snap pulling.
Double pass.
Double pass. He dropped it. Ron dropped it.
That's it.
Hey, get back, Cole, get back. Hey, the ball's coming. Hey.
Game. The ball was running because it was a backwards pass. There you have it. 2021 Washington County champs. Broadex. 21-18 final score. Here comes the hardware.
Let's go. Broadex all day. Let's go.
Tully.
Another one. Hey, I give it a credit. Beautiful game.
All apart. Hey, what a fun year, boys. Love playing with you guys. Love playing with you guys. From start to finish, you know we're the best fucking team out here, baby. Best team out here, baby. What do you want to do with anybody else?
Where's Big Luke at? Where's Luke?
Defense saved our ass today. Hey, don't go anywhere. I got a bunch of beers for you fuckers to drink. By myself. Broadex on 3, 1, 2, 3. Broadex!
Coley Lucas. Coley Lucas. Team photo. You have enough. Two balls.
Why are we walking so far? I know, right?
Y'all should come like a little bit to the right. Yeah, a little bit. Like 20 feet. I got you. Anthony, get down. Yeah, I'm too tall. I know. I'm too tall. Too tall.
Okay. Mike, Let me see the trophies from
Huh? Oh, yeah, here you go.
And joining us right now from Broad Axe himself, a longtime veteran in this league. He's been around for a while. He's won championships along the way. This season, however, he experienced his most success in the season with Killer Bees and Broad Axe 2 times over, champion KFFL, Washington County, Mr. Malcolm Gaskins. It's been a long career. You go way back in the league. Congratulations, first and foremost, on a championship, finally.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Hard work, man. Hard work.
Hard work does indeed pay off, and it did for Broad Axe on Sunday. The defense really helping as part of the comeback in the second half. Spartans were up 12-6 at halftime. However, that second half, that defense only allowed 1 score, and that was late in the fourth quarter, which at that time seemed like the Spartans were about to possibly take the lead, come back. We were about to see, but it was Lucas Hall on a pick 2 that gave Broad Axe the momentum they needed.
He was a baller, man. Lucas definitely was the MVP. Played both sides of the ball, just balling out. The defense, it's been. I tell you what, Joe, it's been fun to play with guys that are like Rod Hour. You know, I always play with Tez. You know, but it's just fun. You know, Kaja, I've always played with them. Coley. It's always, you know, just fun playing with different guys that are ballers like that. So just to have it all come together for a championship, it was great.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Malcolm, you take a look back at your career from the beginning. Let's do a little career retrospective. Where did it all begin for you, Gaskins, back in the day? Where did you start out?
I feel like I started with might have been a hitman, honestly.
PG Hitman. There we go. That's a throwback.
Did like 1 season with them. I took a couple seasons off and came back with the Nighthawks. Then Nighthawks, you know how that went. And that became pretty much the program, honestly. As much as everybody Swole want to deny it, pretty much turned to the program with a little twist. So
I have to say the program additions in the offseason were huge for Broad Axe on that defensive side. We said for a while, Ridenauer has been a one-man wrecking crew on that D line. Sometimes they get some help on that pass rush, but for a while there, if he was out of the equation, it was hard for them to get to the quarterback. However, the addition of you and Kaja along that defensive line paid big dividends for Broad Axe and got them back to that level they were at in the trenches years ago, back in the dynasty era.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, I honestly admire his game, Rod Hour, because he's a monster. I've been watching him for years. You know, if you play the position, you watch other people play the position, no matter what level or whatever. You like the game, you like the game. And just to get to play next to him, I was like, he made my job easy, man. You know, Kaja, he was already good. He's gotten better. So made my job even more easy, man. So, but Spartans ain't had no answer for it. So, you know, we did what we did, won that chip.
It was a big victory indeed for Broad Axe. 21-18 was the final. I got to say, one of the more competitive championship games we have seen in the last few years. Usually championship Saturday or Sunday could be a bit of a lopsided affair. Remember the ADR and Broad Axe dynasties usually was the case come championship Sunday or Saturday.
True. Yeah.
But got to say, man, second season in a row, we've had a dogfight for the championship. That just comes to show you the parity in Washington County right now. You have Pure Chaos on the up and up. They got a lot of young guys. Another tough season for them, but it's just how it goes sometimes. You got a lot of experienced veteran teams. UNR, they were a bit of a weak point for the league this year in terms of a team, but at the same time, the fact they came out every week and finished the season, you got to give them a lot of credit. Tough lead to start out in. You look otherwise around Ruckus, they've been around the block forever. I know you've been battling with them for a long time.
Yeah. The Washington County League, I don't know, I get a lot of bad slack, as you know, but a lot of those guys play down the road and go to tournaments. So the players that are in the league have been getting better. You know, even when you go back to when before ADR came, the league was slow. Once they came, everybody got better. Everybody in the league got better. I mean, they ran through a little bit, but everybody essentially got better at the end of the day. And you got guys traveling now, coming back, getting better. Like I said, a couple of my guys that I play with, like Kaiser, he's already good, but he's gotten better since he's been, he played with the Misfits and playing A-ball, and he's good luck. You know what I mean? Good luck. Talk about Savage, Ron Savage. You seen him at KFFL, balling out. I didn't even know he had hands into that game. But, you know what I mean? He just, this player's just getting better up in that game. That's all. Comp is good, man. Comp is good.
The comp is good. And if you ask me, we are playing in what is the best generation, I do believe, of the Washington County Flag Football League in terms of overall talent. You take a look across the board at the players we got traveling right now. You take a look at the players who got the experience. I think we're getting better. For a while, people ragged on us for lack of success when we traveled. But, you were there a program when they traveled back in the day. The toughest part for the Cramley was getting the bodies. Ocean City was a huge problem.
Right.
Had the same issues. But I think all of us have matured. We've grown. And as a result, we've become better players because not only do they not know much about us, but once we get out there and adjust to them and their style, depending on who it is, whether it is the Lions, whether it is Rampage, any of those top teams, the Punishers who just won a championship over the weekend up north. We can definitely match up. We can definitely match up.
Absolutely. Because like I said, you got guys, maybe not the teams specifically, but the players out in Washington County, they can play. It's guys that can play at a very high level, down the road, up the road. Really doesn't matter. We got guys in our league that's won championships. A lot of the Misfits guys, I'm gonna just use them as an example because they're more out up the road, Washington County or whatever. It took them a while to win in Washington County. You know what I mean? Before they went down the road and started traveling and all that good stuff, man. So development is good. That's all I'm gonna say. Development is good. Whether you want to call it the C League or D League, whatever the case may be, you taking a couple of guys from the D League down to tournaments to play because they can play.
Well, people forget last season, that Saturday we had up in Marty Snook last season, the overall talent that was coming, not even just from Hagerstown, West Virginia, or PA, but you had guys from York, you had guys from DC, Baltimore. On our best day, we can be that circuit kind of league. It's definitely shown before. We've had the teams in the past. Who could forget the program, 2018, that spring team you guys had. The run.
It's my favorite year ever. It's my favorite year ever. We beat AFN dogfight. Love playing them guys, and that's not to jump off topic a little bit, but that's what I don't understand about a lot of guys in the league when they say AFN's coming or ADR or Misfits. How don't you love the competition? It's hard to get up for games you're going to blow guys out by 40. Nobody wants, you know what I'm saying? That's a waste of my time on a Saturday. But if I got some dogs coming up the road, especially because they were coming up the road to steal a championship. It wasn't like this. This ain't their league. You know what I mean? You want to play those guys. They made me better. I played with them. So I know them. You know what I mean? I played with those guys. So they ballers, man.
Facts. Absolute facts. And, I feel along the way, the one thing that really helped our area grow was those guys coming in town and us having to go out there and defend the turf, so to speak. Program showed they can measure up to the Misfits and AFN and ADR. You guys definitely over the years showed it. Broadaxe for a bit was able to. What hurt Broadaxe's time went on was the quarterback situation. And about quarterback situations and how those can determine so many factors in the game.
Man, I do. Just being with the program, even with the Nighthawks, man, we never lacked talent. Nighthawks program never lacked the talent, the skill guys, but we kind of had that uncertainty at the quarterback spot. Not to take anything from any of those guys that played with us, but whether it was I think the closest year we had was with Lav. I don't know if you remember.
Way back in the beginning. We're going way back.
And Lav had got suspended. He had got suspended the last game of the season, so he couldn't play the first round of the playoffs, and we had to play an 8 a.m. game. We ended up losing that game, get dropped to like the 5th seed, had to play an 8 a.m. game against the X-Dogs with no quarterback. So it was a tough build, but I think, Ian, that was when we first got Ian, like when he was just strictly a pro quarterback, like an equipment quarterback. Last time everybody else seen Ian, he was a pretty good flag quarterback, if that makes sense. So it's tough. It's tough to find a QB, just like it's tough to find offensive line. It is.
Facts. Absolute facts. Those are the two hardest positions to find on the field. With linemen, you got to make sure you get the right size, the right skill set. Yeah. You can't just throw a big body in there and expect it to work out. Quarterback, same thing. I always say this. There's playing quarterback and I play quarterback. Some guys are playing the part. Others play the part.
Right. It takes quarterback is so weird in flag because a lot of guys can do it that couldn't do it in like equipment, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because if you got the savviness of it, you don't watch guys come along like Keenan, for example. When he first got out there, he felt more like a stationary kind of equipment quarterback. But you see him now, he's more flag quarterback. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get that movement in the pocket and get a feel for it. But I don't watch a lot of good quarterbacks come through here. I mean, obviously Boone is who everyone knows, but I love Boone. I love his game. His scheme is really good. But I think for me, best quarterback that ever came to Washington County was Grable. He was pretty good. He was really, really good. I personally never beat him myself, whether it was the Nighthawks or anything like that. But he was really good. I would have loved to seen a Grable Boone game.
We got it one time only. We had it one time only. 2017, Too Much Talent played Broadax. And it was Grable versus Boone. It was Boone's third or fourth 9-man game at quarterback in Grable's final season. They literally crossed paths one time. It's actually a really good game. There's some shaky cam issues because it's me in the very beginning of live. But those are fixable. Those are fixable. But if you ever back to watch it, it's on YouTube in an edited form down to plays only. It is a classic. The game goes to overtime and everything.
I bet. I mean, like I said,
that's the one thing we missed out on, a Grable Boone title game. Could you imagine how epic that would have been?
Man, listen, those two guys, man, they are something else. Not to discredit, Matt, you know how he does. He's a great quarterback too, as far as our league goes, and even outside of his league. Everybody underestimate Matt, but Matt's won some big games and made a lot of clutch plays and clutch moments. I've been on a couple of bad end of those clutch moments sometimes, but it is what it is. Good player, great player.
Yeah, that's the thing about Matt's great, fantastic. You've gotten him for a championship though on a few occasions.
I have. It feels good because he didn't beat us so many times in the past, so it's good to get a couple.
Yeah, facts, absolute facts. Let's talk about program a little bit. We're going to go back in time, talk about the Cramley. Last season was a rough one. We haven't really talked to anybody about program this year because I know everything just kind of ended abruptly. I remember I got off the field at 5:20. The sun had just completely set. The moon was out. It was dark almost during that playoff game with Spartans last year. And
it was tough.
Yeah, 5 overtimes and only for it to come down to the penalty kick version of overtime, which kind of a weird way to go with it, but rules are rules.
Yeah.
In the end, neither team deserved to lose, but the shock of everybody was about an hour later as the game ended, it was announced that the program was no more. What went down last season to put an end to the Cramley?
I don't know what specifically went down personally, but I think just the game itself, losing in 5 overtimes and coming up short again when you got a good team and,
that defense was one of the best ones you guys ever fielded.
I agree. And I felt like, I felt good going into even the game, you win that game, you're playing ADR. I felt good about going into that game against ADR. I felt good beating the Spartans, but just coming up short because I don't know. I don't remember the game early a lot, but I feel like we missed a bunch of opportunities against the Spartans, and it hurt. It hurt, man, because I felt like that could have been a good run. Not as it kind of hurt, kind of like 2018 spring season when we end up losing the AFN in the playoffs. We ended up losing to them in the playoffs, and I felt like we could have won. To my knowledge of that game, I'm just thinking about heartbreaking losses, if you will. To my knowledge of that game, I remember us losing contain on the edge, and I believe Trail was the quarterback. Trail gets outside because we blew assignment. You don't lose the containment. He throws a bomb. They in position to win the game. I think they win the game by possession. They won the game by possession. It's just tough. It's just tough to go out like that. So, in the 5 overtimes, it's just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's a heartbreaker. Whoever loses that game is heartbroken. That's it. Whoever loses it. So.
Revenge, however, for Gaskins, Kaja, and Cortez in the form of a win on Sunday as they came out with broadaxe and were able to take down the Spartans in the championship game. Where would you say this broadaxe team ranks in all of the teams you've seen them field over?
Oh, man, that's good. That's a good question.
Because I feel like if they had this team in Ocean City, they would have been in the top 10 by the end of the tournament because of how loaded the team was across the board.
I agree. I think it ranks pretty high. I know they've won multiple championships before, but talent-wise, I feel like we were, like I said, you got me, you got Kaja, you add Coley, you got Tez, and they already got some young guys right now that are really good. Timmy, obviously, I like his game a lot. They got some youngsters at receiver and stuff like that. They on the up and up, man. They got some young talent. So just to add us is like, they went all in to win it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And it worked out for broadaxe. And I got to say, this was a great achievement for the franchise. I believe this is number 12 or 13. And it was well earned in the form of this victory over the Spartans. I got one question, though. There's been a lot of names that have been sharing the emoji. I can't remember whether you're one of them. Are you a demon next season?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Demon's gonna be we up next. That's all I'm gonna say. I know the hype's on the Misfits coming to town, but we coming to town too, man. So
I'm looking forward to this. We had a look at the Demons back at the 4-state fours in January. I don't believe you were there for that small tournament in Greencastle. In those two games, you take a look back at it, 20-0 against the Outlaws. They had no problem with them whatsoever. With only 14 guys to boot. We got to look at some of the talent on that team. Sean Parker at quarterback was just something different, and Ruckus had no answer for it. Ruckus had the killer bee defense in that game and still couldn't stop that Sean Parker attack. And you take a look at the other weapons that no one knows about yet that I've gotten some of the names. I'm hoping to see that rusher they had, the DB, Tyler Gassaway, I think his name was. That guy's a dog on the field. And there's another offensive lineman they brought in too. I don't know how familiar you've got with the team yet or how much you guys have met up. I know there were some practices in the spring before the decision was to not play due to lack of numbers.
Yeah. I don't want to give it away,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good team.
I know. I will say what I saw for the little bit I saw in the new guys that Sean was bringing in, those new guys can definitely play. And you mix it in with the guy, I'm not going to say it. The Cramley is back, but there's a new strain of Cram this fall.
Hey, I only play with my guys, man. So, yeah, you can say the Cramley back, man. So,
turn out the THC and the limonene. Here come the Cramley.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Just once again, this year flag, I think I never played with this many ballers. Just pure ballers everywhere. as far as like I said, Broad X and even the Killer Bees when I played with them, man, I played with a bunch of guys that I wanted to play with. You know, you like to play with. You know what I mean? You don't get to play with fucking top tier guys all the time. You're always on different teams. So
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
What's that?
Broad X versus Killer Bees. I think it would actually be a damn good game, first and foremost. Just with the talent on both sides. And then you get a Timmy versus Tay matchup. I like that.
That's good. That is good.
I don't think we had a chance to see. I think we got that in playoffs last year.
Yeah, we got it in playoffs last year.
So, yeah, Timmy was very close to pulling off an upset there.
He was. And he's better now, man. I mean, I knew as soon as I think I played against them. We played against them once, and I said, "This guy, he's young. He's gonna be an issue." The way he already moves like a flag QB. So once you got the movement down, got the arm. So just with time. So but shit, that's tough.
It definitely is going to at least come close to going to overtime. I do not see a blowout one way or another. I'm
gonna take the Broad X. I'm gonna take Broad X.
Broad X. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I got to take Broad X. Yeah, the team was really loaded. I mean, so was the Bees, but I'm on the Bees and Broad X. So I'm assuming we're gonna go play for Broad X because Tez is on Broad X, and that's my guy. So all the guys got to go to one team. So, yeah. So, me and Kaiser, we're going over to Broad X to play.
All right, so Broad X to have you and Kaja. B's still a little deep at line. They have Carlos still by that point, but not
Baller.
Carlos, Zabir be on there still.
Baller.
That D line, when I was looking at it at KFFL playoffs, I was like, Jesus Christ, this D line is over the top, man.
Hey,
I thought it was bad when I brought TBT in for that first summer sizzler, but
yeah, once again, just playing with guys I wanted to play with. You know what I mean? I look at their games all the time, man. Zabir is a monster on the edge. Carlos is a baller. Even Moats, man. Moats, I talked to Moats after the season, and he was talking about how great the D line was and how he was just, relaxing and chilling. I was like, man, I remember when you were on the program to what you do for the Warriors D line, just as a leader, a pure leader kind of guy. Like this is guys I want to play with. You know what I mean? Guys like that, good guys, man. Watch them grow. Watch people in the league grow. That's great. That's great for me. I like the game of football, so I like development too. You know what I mean? Whether you're a veteran or whatever, you can improve your game. I'm acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, absolute facts. And this past season, I think a lot of guys made big strides. And
Absolutely.
it came to form at this Broad X championship. So you look at the ranks of it now, we got about 5 champions crowned and 9-man league-wise across the nation. Of course, on Friday night, Chain Gang won the B division at GCFFA. Sunday alone, Rampage, Broad Axe, Punishers took championships in OMFFL, County, and GCFFA A bracket. 3 more to go. What would you think of a league playoff? All the champions with their rosters from league play in a tournament. Because we still got a few more crowns left. St. Louis 9-man still has to put a champion out there. Maple still has to crown one.
That's tough because you got a lot of guys playing in a lot of leagues, so you gotta some people gotta make decisions. You know what I mean? So you might actually lose a guy that's very important to your success. Switching it up like that, I think is a good idea, honestly. But you could run into that problem, then it'll be an asterisk on the win. You know what I mean?
Facts, and everybody's gonna be wanting a roster check from the beginning of the game.
Exactly. So but it's it's good, man. I won Washington County. This is my first Washington County chip, actually. So that's good for me. I'm happy about that. Took me a long ass time to get that.
You've had a career that a lot of people I feel like have understated. And in the last few years, you've shown to be a key part of a lot of championship teams. AFN in the Charm City Classic 2017. And again, in Ocean City, C bracket against the Spartans this past April. You got two. Man, how many times did you pop up in that video I posted yesterday?
It was 4 times.
4 times.
4, yeah.
Don's going to bring you over to the Spartans to make sure it don't happen again.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. It's been a fun ride, man. Like I said, I play with my guys, so as long as my guys playing, I'll be playing. You know, but once we hang it up, I'll probably hang it up too. Just kind of how it goes, you know what I mean? You want to play with guys you're having fun with. That's why I can't go and play for a team just to play for a team. I got to be having some fun, man.
Big key I often said is you want to at least have some kind of familiarity with the guys you're working with, something where it goes beyond showing up and then as soon as the game's over, everybody just goes right back to the hotel. Like right. Some kind of brotherhood, some kind of fellowship in there to make it work.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I can't just be the hired hitman or something like that. That's weird, man. I can't, going to war with guys, you want to know who you're going to bat with.
So for next tournament up, Charm City Classic, you still with AFN, or are you going to be taking off that one?
Oh, no, I'll be with AFN. Absolutely, I got that one right down the road.
You guys looked really good at AC with the squad they brought up there. I think that thing works out between y'all and Petty going forward. If you come back in the mix, that D line is about to get sick.
Yeah, I actually couldn't make the AC jump. I think I had work or something, but I did watch them play. They do look good, so I can't wait to join and see what's new. Those guys I like playing with those guys too, so I know they're going to bring in dogs. So it's all about getting it done, man.
And that's something that a lot of championship teams have shown they can do this year. And 2 of them happen to have, actually 3 of them happen to have Malcolm Gaskins on that D line.
Yeah, man. I don't know, Mike. I'll see how this. I'll save it for another time. But never mind. I'll say that for another time.
Malcolm Gaskins joining us. Anyways, let's take a look at the final power rankings for the 2021 season. Finishing at the bottom at number 6 will be UNR. 0 wins this year for Unremarkables. It's a shame. They won't be back. Hopefully they'll be back. I hope to see them this fall. Shout out Jamie Zimmerman for standing by them all the way and getting them in a place to where they were competitive this past season. Number 5 will be Pure Chaos. Another rough season for them. Only 1 win. They did get a little bit better. They're competing with the Spartans now. They're competing with Ruckus. Just can't finish the deal yet. We'll see what they do next season when season 3 hits. Number 4 will be Ruckus. Once again, just fall to Broadax in the semifinals. Just keeps happening every single season of them. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for them. Just they keep drawing Broadax into playoffs. Like, I don't know what's happening. And each time Broadax has won, that is something worth noting. Ruckus has yet to beat Broadax in the playoffs. But in the process, they've won all their wins in the regular season against them. We'll see if they get it. They were close. They definitely had a team. Like, they were a lot better. Just a tough draw, Broadax in the semis. Always tough when you lose to a champion. Even tougher when it's Broadax. Number 3 will be the Warriors. The Warriors finishing 3rd place. Fell short to Spartans in the semifinals. We'll see what the Warriors do to bounce back next season. The team that's always on the cusp just has not gotten in there yet. We'll see if they can make it another season and try to get to a championship. Number 2 will be the Tri-State Spartans, Don Brown's best team ever. Honestly, Don is having his best season ever, truthfully, when you look at it. Runner-up in Ocean City C bracket, runner-up in Washington County, semifinalists to the Killer Bees in KFFL. They'll be also in the Charm City Classic. Looking forward to seeing the Tri-State Spartans out there putting in the work. They've definitely made a lot of strides the last few years. Like I said, this is the best Don Spartans have ever done. I'm excited to see how they keep growing. And, of course, number 1, back to the usual. It's going to be Broadax. Number 1 team to finish the season. They took their throne back this past year, #1 in Washington County. They will maintain that spot into the fall. The dynasty continues. I believe that's championship number, we said 12 earlier. I think it is 12. So 12 for Broad Axe. Got to give it up to them. Maybe looking forward to seeing how they keep growing as time goes on. A lot of young kids on that roster, veterans too. We'll see how they do next fall. So we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We'll be back on the air sometime soon. We'll let you know. Until then, I'm Joey Bassford, and we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.